Hello friends, welcome back to another Facebook Live workout. Today we're going to go a little bit different. Instead of a strength-based exercise, we are going to work on our flexibility, which is so key to our health, the health of our joints, and probably one of the most ignored things ever. I mean, I'm guilty of skipping out on a lot of my flexibility work. I could probably take a safe bet saying that mostly everyone else is too. So we are going to take today's workout. We're going to go stretch the whole body down from the toes and the ankles all the way up to our head and neck. So we're going to hit it all here, and hopefully we feel a little bit relaxed afterwards as well. So before we get into the stretching, it is important to still have a warm body before you start doing a bunch of static stretching. So we're going to go through a quick little warm-up, just a couple minutes here, and then we'll really get down to the nitty-gritty. So we're going to start standing. So if you're not already standing, go ahead and stand up. All right, start rolling our shoulders back. Really trying to get big circles with those shoulders. And then we're going to take them forward. And 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to take our wrists and we're going to make circles with the wrist as well. So just during the time of this stretching session, just try to really focus on your breath. Try to not really pay attention to anything besides maybe what I'm saying and what we're stretching. Just feel the stretch. Try to let yourself relax. Good, let's go the other way. And really just try to focus on breathing into the stretch and then releasing some of the tension. 3, 2, 1. And we're going to just kind of march it out nice and easy. We are picking those feet up off the ground, pumping the arms. Let's do this for 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm going to take my right leg. I'm going to pull my knee up, and I'm going to make some ankle circles here. So drawing as big a circles as possible with my ankle. Good, I'm drawing in a clockwise fashion. 3 more. 2 and 1. And now I'm going to go in counterclockwise fashion. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to let that leg come down to the ground. I'm going to pick the left leg back up. Again, pulling that knee up high as I can. Start to draw my circles here with my left ankle. Again, nice and big. And then go ahead and reverse. Three more. 2, 1. Go ahead and put that left leg down. Take the right leg, pull it up. And then left, right, left. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now what I'm going to do, I'll turn to the side so you can see. I'm going to pick my right leg up. And how we make ankle circles, we're going to make leg circles. So trying to keep your thigh parallel and not moving. Let everything from the knee below kind of draw one circle. 3 more. 2, 1, and then we gotta switch circles. So now we're going counterclockwise. 3, 2, 1, and the right leg comes down. Then we're gonna go ahead, pick that left leg up. Same thing. Everything from the knee down. Try to draw some circles. Thank you everyone for hopping in. Hope you guys are having a nice Friday. And go ahead, reverse. 3, 2, 1. Left leg comes down. All right, standing up nice and tall, that core engaged. You're gonna take your right leg, you're gonna pick it up sideways, so you're crossing the midline of your body, up and over. So you're drawing circles here with your knee, opening up that hip. For 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then we'll reverse. So now we're going outside in. Good, and 4 more. 3, 2, 1. All right, onto the left leg. Again, taking that left knee, pick it up, cross the body, up and over for 8. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then outside in. So for 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. All right, we're gonna take a deep breath in here. We're gonna exhale, fold forward with a nice flat back, letting those hands come as far down as you can. Bend the knees, slowly roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Head being the last thing to come up. 2 more here. Deep breath in, exhale, flat back. Let those hands fall all the way down. Bend the knees, roll it up. And one more time, inhale up. Exhale, forward, flat back. Bend the knees and roll it up. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a seat here. All right, so we're sitting down here. Make sure your legs are straight out in front of you. You're standing up tall, your core is engaged. Your feet are flexed. From here, you can put your hands behind you if you need some balance. Otherwise, you're going to point and flex. Point and flex. Good. Point those toes as far down away from you as you can. Flex, bringing those toes as close to your body as you can. Keep your legs straight. Good. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, from here, we're going to lay down on our back. Feet are nice and flat to the ground. All right, so we're just laying down comfortably here, letting the natural arch in your back be wherever it's at. Move myself forward a little bit. Okay. Now what I want you to do here is you're going to let that left leg fall straight down, okay? You're going to take your right leg, keep it straight, point that toe, and then bring it up towards your body. You want to feel this in the hamstring, so it's the back thigh here and the right. Go ahead and then pull up as far as you can until you feel that stretch. Use your hands. I really hope you can't hear that bird in the background. Use your hands here to pull either on your thigh, calf, or if you can reach your feet, pull in there. And we're gonna hold. Good, so really focus on your breathing. Like I said, breathe into where you feel that stretch. So when you take a deep breath in, think about where you feel the stretch. Try to get all the oxygen in there. On your exhale, pull the legs a little bit closer. And then go ahead, bend the knee, hold it into your chest. From here, you're going to take your ankle, again, drawing ankle circles. And then reversing the direction. Okay, so then we're going to take that right leg again, straighten it back out, hold it into our chest, deepening the stretch here. Remember, each exhale, we're going to try to pull a little bit closer. Now, remember when you're stretching, you should feel maybe some slight discomfort, but you never want to feel pain. So if you're feeling pain, go ahead and stop and readjust, okay? Stretching, it should be a little bit uncomfortable, but should never be painful. From this position here, you still have that straight leg. You're gonna point your toes down and start to feel in the calf, so the back of that leg here, okay? pointing those toes down towards your face. It's going to activate, well, it's going to stretch out your calf muscle. Now you may be more flexible than me and you're able to bring your leg closer to you. If you're not as flexible, you might be further out here and feeling their stretch. That's okay. Everyone's flexibility is different. You just have to do what's best for you. Okay, we're gonna bend that right knee back into the chest. Good. Let some blood flow back into the leg. Straighten your right leg back out. This time, using your right hand, you're gonna guide your right leg out away from your body so you can feel inner thigh stretch here. So with the inner thigh stretch, both legs are flat and straight. You want to keep your left hip, both hips and both shoulders really on the ground. And again, you should feel this in the inner thigh, inside of the thigh and the groin area, stretching it out. Again, with each exhale, trying to pull that leg maybe a little bit closer towards your head. And then we're bending the knee and we're going to bring it back up over onto above our chest. And one more time, straighten that right leg out. Let it fall, guide it down towards the side. Again, inner thigh stretch, keeping that leg as straight as you can. So you feel a little bit of a stretch, but no pain. Excellent. Bend your knee, bring it over into your chest. Good. Then we're going to take this right leg in the air, and we're actually going to bring our left leg up to meet it. So we cross over. So this is my left leg here. It's about 90 degrees. So my right leg is then curved off. This is kind of like a figure four. You might have heard of it. What you're going to do now is take your thighs onto the, or take your hands onto your left thigh, pull your left thigh closer to you, and then you're going to feel a stretch in the right glute, right side glute. You can then deepen the stretch by taking your right forearm, lightly pressing it against the right thigh. So now you have your left thigh being pulled in towards you, right thigh being pushed away from you, and you should feel a nice, delicious stretch. And breathing through it. And then we're going to unravel our legs, letting both legs come flat to the ground. Hello, everyone. No, you're not late to the game. We're just doing a stretch session, so you can do this now. You can also then do it after workout as well. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the left leg here. So lying flat again, bring your left leg up. Go ahead and pull the left leg in. Again, either point at your thighs, calves, or your foot if you can reach. We want a nice straight right leg down here, nice straight left leg up here. Feeling the stretch in your hamstring, back of your thigh. Each exhale you take, you're going to want to add a little bit more pressure, pulling towards your face just a little bit more. Good, and then we're going to bend that knee back into the chest. And adding in some ankle circles. And then reversing the direction. Excellent. Straighten that left leg back out. Pull it in a little bit further. And then we're going to point our toes on our left foot down towards our face to stretch out our left calf muscle, or this muscle in the back of the lower leg. Good, and then bend the knee back into the chest and relax. Then it's time to stretch the outer thigh, or the inner thigh of the left leg. So you're gonna straighten that leg out for me. Use your left hand to guide that leg out and away from your body. Feel it in your thigh here. Keeping both shoulder blades and both hip bones flat to the ground. Good, and then bend that knee back in and over. Just taking a quick rest here. Again, straighten the leg back out and let it fall gently to the left. And then bending that knee back into our chest. We're going to take that left leg straight up. We're going to bring our right leg up to 90 degrees. Cross left over right. Pull in on our right thigh. And then lightly, if you need to, use your forearm to kind of push that left leg away from you. And then you'll feel it again, side glute right down here. We unravel our legs, bring our feet to the ground, sit up, and we are going to flip over onto all fours. So this is tabletop position. You're going to have those hands right under your shoulders, knees are under your hips, feet are flush and flat. There we go. So I'm all the way in the picture here. I'm going to angle myself so you can see me a little bit better for this exercise. We're going to go into a cat and a cow. So for the cat, this is a very common yoga move. You're going to push through your hands, arch your upper back, tuck your chin down to your chest so your ears are in between your biceps. You're going to get up as high as you can. Focus on separating the shoulder blades from one another. Then you're going to let your stomach drop, arching your back, looking up at the ceiling. And then you're going to flow through this cat and cow for 2 more each. Here's 1 and 1. Excellent. 2 and 2. So the next stretch we're going to do is one of my favorites because of a really tight thoracic spine, and this feels very good for me. You're going to arch your back up like you're in your cats, and then you're going to shift your weight backwards and feel that stretch down through your spine. Okay, your hands are still on the ground. There's really no weight in them. And then shift back up to your tabletop flat back. Go ahead and arch and shift your weight backwards, weight towards the heels. And then back up. 2 more, shift it back, arching, reset, 1 more time, arch the back up, and shift it back. Good, and now you're in your tabletop here. What I'm going to have you do is try to take your ear to your shoulder, so you're tilting your head to the right, feel a stretch in your neck. Center, left, and neutral, and then we're going to take a seat here. So my hair is just falling all over the place. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're in cross-legged position here, or any type of position here that's comfortable for you. I want you to take a deep breath in. On your exhale, let that left hand drop down to the ground and reach over with your right hand. Feel the stretch in the right side body here. And then bring it back up. 1 more time, right hand still comes up. And exhale over. Good. Stay in the same spot. You're just going to take that right arm, let it come forward. So it's coming towards the camera for me. Bring it forward. You might be able to see your fingers in front of your face here. It's going to move the stretch to the back and the left for your lats. Bring it back up. Good, and take a deep breath in. Right arm comes down to the ground, left arm comes over to the right, stretch it out. And go ahead, bring it back up, deep breath in, and again falling to the same side. Go ahead and then take that left hand, move it a little bit in front of your body, deepen the stretch, feel the stretch in your lats, so those big side back muscles of yours. And then go ahead and lift those arms up. We're going to just take a deep breath in here, place our fingers together, and push out and away. Arch the back a little bit if you can. Good, bring those arms down. So we're going to move on to our shoulders here. So we're going to take our right arm across the chest. Feel the stretch in your shoulder. Make sure that the shoulder is down away from our ear. And then release. Flip so your right thumb is facing down. And then again, cross. Ooh, this feels so good for me. Release. Take that right arm up, straight up, and then let it drop behind your head. You're going to take your left arm here, and either below or above your elbow joint, you're going to kind of give it a little gentle pull here, push, so you can feel the triceps stretching. And then bring your arms down. Good. We're going to take a left hand, cross it over our chest, pull it in, keeping that shoulder down away from the ear, and then go ahead, release, flip your thumb down, and pull it in towards your chest. Wonderful, release. Take that left hand up and over, let it drop behind your head. Take your right arm and lightly pull or push to deepen your stretch. Remember, stretching you should feel maybe slight discomfort, but never pain. If you feel pain, you'll want to stop doing that particular stretch. Good, arms come down. A few more stretches left here. We're going to do our biceps. So what you're going to do is you're going to extend that right arm out in front of you. Palms facing kind of up and away. You're going to take that left hand, lightly push that wrist back. You may feel, depending on your flexibility, some stretch in your forearm. That's awesome. If you're not feeling it up here in your bicep, go ahead and just kind of move around. So like I can feel it here. Some people might feel it over here. It's just kind of find it. Good. And then release. Go ahead and switch. So extend that left hand out, lightly pull. Again, making sure your shoulder is dropped away from your ear. And release. Okay, 2 more stretches here. Bring those arms up into your goalpost. Push back, and you should feel the stretch across your chest here. So you're pushed back. So if you see me sideways, I start here, and I'll push my elbows back. Shine your chest up a little bit. Feel that stretch across your chest. And then go ahead, release. And for our final stretch here, what I'm going to have you do is, again, sitting in a cross-legged or comfortable position. You're going to take that right ear to right shoulder. Let that neck roll forward, chin to chest. And then over left ear, left shoulder. And then again, we're going in the direction of our right ear to right shoulder. Chin to chest, right ear, right shoulder. And then what we're going to do is hold right ear to right shoulder. You also flex that left wrist and take 2 fingers from the right hand, deepen the stretch. I'm extremely tight in my neck here. This is where I hold all my stress and tension, as I'm sure a lot of you are related to. Good, so slowly roll that head forwards. You're gonna look down towards your legs and feel the stretch a little bit more in the back of the neck. Take that left wrist that's flexed, kind of move it backwards. Really feel that deepness, that stretch there. Breathe into it. Good, and then we're gonna come chin to chest. Feel the stretch in the back of our neck. Both wrists are flexed. And then we're gonna start to head to the left. And then stop once you're looking down at your knee. Keep the right wrist flexed. Breathe into that tension. And then head on over, left ear, left shoulder, flexing that right wrist here. I'm gonna add 2 fingers. Breathing into all the tension I feel. Letting it go. And then I'm going to come head center and up. And let's just end here with a couple deep breaths in. Exhale one more time. Give me a big inhale up. Try to fill every corner of your lungs and let it all out. Thank you for watching. As always, I greatly appreciate it. If you have any questions or comments, please reach out to me. I'm here to help you. I hope you guys enjoyed this stretching. You feel a little bit looser, you feel a little bit more relaxed, comfortable, and you're just ready to have a great rest of your day. So thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys next week. Bye.